You used to say you in love, I used to say shit back, thinking that shit from the heart. Now look where the fuck are we at? Girl, you got me just going up.
What's going on, YouTube? It is Tyson.Schilling, aka T Customs, as most of you guys know me by. So when I told you guys my TikTok story, how it completely blew up and everything's going crazy on that. Welcome to my Juco story, you guys. So obviously this is my quick rundown from my TikTok. So quick 60-second videos, I believe 14, 15 parts. People love this story. I hope YouTube, you guys love it too. If this really does good, you know, I'm going to drop more in-depth videos about Juco lifestyle and just my lifestyle in general, about how it goes, you guys. So I hope you guys like and enjoy this video. If you haven't, hit that notifications button, subscribe. I got plenty of new content coming out, some shoe customs as well as more Juco football stuff. Like, follow, you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to my Juco story. It all started my junior year when I transferred high schools and I got moved from quarterback to wide receiver. And I wasn't too bad. I quickly fell in love with the position and started working. Once the season was over, I got right into off-season training. I found out that junior year to senior year is the biggest year to get recruited and get some offers. I found this trainer on Twitter and we instantly got to working. And I'm talking multiple days a week of killing me, you guys. This made me not even want to play sports anymore. Everything from medicine ball workouts to parachute workouts, and you name it, you're dead after a workout. Although it was a pain in the ass, I knew that this off-season work would come handy when the season came around. From there came combine season. Combine season is crucial in getting recruited, so I got right to the workout room and started getting faster and stronger. From there, I went to the Nike opening in St. Louis, Missouri. But combines were only the beginning, and I knew what was ahead. Like and follow for part 2 to see camp season. What's up, y'all? It's Tyson.Schilling. Welcome to my Juco story part 2, camp season. Camp season is crucial getting recruited, and I started off at the University of Northern Iowa. From there, my next stop was at the hometown, the University of Minnesota. Now, if you're not familiar with what goes on in camps, mainly for receivers, it's one-on-ones. One-on-ones, you either show out or show down. I straight balled out at this camp. Minnesota said they couldn't offer me at the time due to my speed, but they said I had great hands and great routes, and they keep an eye on me over the season. From there, my next stop was the University of North Dakota. Overall, it was a decent camp. I learned some stuff, but it definitely wasn't worth the drive. There's nothing there. There, I went to Northern Minnesota at University of Minnesota Duluth. A solid camp, and the school was recruiting me heavy. After that, I went to Mankato State, a Division II powerhouse in Minnesota. Once again, I had a great camp. Coaches said they wanted to see a little more game film to get that offer out. I had a lot of big-time D1s tell me to come out to their camps, and for some reason, guys, I didn't go, and I should have. It's just a step in the journey. Like and follow for part 3 to see senior season week 1. What's up, y'all? It's Tyson.Schilling, and welcome to my Juco story part 3, senior season week 1. Week 1, I actually had to wear a boot, you guys. I hurt my foot, but I had to get ready to still play the following Friday. But of course, you know, we got our jerseys, had to get right outside, get to taking some flicks for the gram. Pre-game is one of my favorite parts, you guys. Everybody in the locker room blasting music, getting ready for the game. Y'all know me and my boy Curtis had to get ready pre-game. But yeah, you guys, we ran out right out there. Shout out overtime, man. They covered this game, actually. So we were playing Osseo, another team in the state. They were all right, man. We were projected to win, but we got right out on the gate of them, you guys. So I think this game only had 1 or 2 catches, you know, for probably 30, 40 yards. But, you know, overall, we just got them on the defense end, you guys. Really came at them and destroyed them. The thing about this game is I actually got in an altercation with my coaches because they benched me. They said it was due to my foot, but I was like, that's why I wore the boot in the first place, so I could play. Still got the dub 26-12, you guys. Made the cup. Anyways, we took the dub 26-12, you guys. What's up, y'all? It's Tyson.Schilling, and welcome to my Juco story part 4, game 2. You know us private city boys, we gotta wear uniforms, but just ignore that. Anyways, look at my boy here looking like a rugby player. But, you know, we're getting ready for the game, you guys. So, heading into this week, we're playing our rival, actually, Eastridge High School. So, if you guys don't know, our home games, we actually play at University of St. Thomas, a Division III home field. Beautiful stadium. That's where we play our home games at. And right off the bat, you guys, I had a good game. You know, I got a long 50, 60-yard touchdown pass. Great ball. It's Tyson.Schilling, and welcome to my Juco Story Part 5, Week 3. This is when I picked up my first scholarship, you guys, from a D2 program in Minnesota. But we still got ready and prepped up for the game. This week was our rivals at Roseville High School. So we started off the game great, you guys. Right off the bat, I had a hitch and I converted it to a long 50-yard touchdown just to find out my teammate was holding and it was a flag and called back. But let me tell you guys, this was one of the chippiest games I've ever played in my high school career. Anywhere from digging below helmets to pinching and even punching guys in the nuts, you guys. I've never played a team like this. I actually got into it with the corner. Starting on this play, I ran him over on a route, and from there, you guys, it was war. Every single play, we were going at it. I was putting his ass in the dirt every time, trying to get him as much as I could, and boy, was it boiling up. We ended up taking the dub this game, though, you guys. That's my helmet after the game. Absolutely chipped and destroyed, but 35-7. Make sure you guys like and follow for Part 6 as things get more interesting. It's Tyson.Schilling, and welcome to my Juco Story, Part 6. We're now 3-0 and number 5 in the state. Now, there's not too much to show you guys for Game 4, but we won. It was a pretty run-heavy game, not too many passes. I was still in the paper, though. Shout out them. And then finally, my recruiting was actually starting to pick up, you guys. So I got an article read about me for recruiting purposes, and we went into the week at 4-0. And now we're number 4 in the state. I had to pick up some heat for this big rivalry game. We play Woodbury High School, you guys. This is a big rivalry between us two, and this game was back and forth all game. It was a great game, a great shootout, score after score. This is one of my touchdowns here that I scored. It was back and forth all game, but they finally scored on us with 30 seconds to go to put them up by 3. Then they kicked it off and they pinned us at the 10-yard line, and we had to drive the entire field. With less than 10 seconds left, my quarterback threw me an absolute bomb and I caught it on the 30-yard line. From there was 3 seconds left and we depended on a field goal to tie the game. And this is what happened. We lost on a heartbreaker and dropped to 4-1, but this is just the beginning. What's up, y'all? It's Tyson.Schilling, and welcome to my Juco Story Part 7, Homecoming Week. We all know how homecoming week goes, you guys. Prep rallies, all that stuff before the game. Even a girls' powder puff game, and it was lit. For homecoming night, you guys, we had Mounds View High School, who was always a strong, good competitor in our conference. The thing that really set these guys out was their quarterback, you guys. He was an absolute dog. The game itself, though, was a shootout back and forth the whole time, you guys. A really high-scoring game, but unfortunately, we took another freaking L. We scored a touchdown, 5 seconds left to come back, and they called it back due to a block in the back, and we ended up losing. And now we went from a top-ranked team, state qualifier, to a team with 2 losses in a row. Don't mind my quick depression. But, you know, we got right into homecoming, and I still had a good time in the week, you guys. We get lit, we raid the dance floor and shit. We have a fun time. My buddy was rapping, but overall, you guys, it was a good experience for homecoming. But let me tell you, the start to the football had just begun. The drought. Like and follow for Part 8. What's up, y'all? It's Tyson.Schilling, and welcome to my Juco Story, Part 8, The Fall. Now, if you've been staying updated with me on the series, we're currently 4-2, you guys. Headed into our 7th game, I believe, if my math is correct. And yes, we lost 7-5 to the worst team in the conference. Now we have 3 losses, so I started taking some game day visits and stuff. This is the D2 Minnesota Duluth. Recruitment was getting heavy, but senior night was coming up, you guys, and it was still hard that we weren't winning games. And guess what? We lost senior night too, baby. So that took me to another visit. University of St. Thomas. They're moving up D1. This is a big game against St. John's. It was bussin'. But finally heading into the last game of the season, you guys, I really felt faith and we lost. So this absolutely crushed me and my team. We were projected to be a top team in the state, and we lost the last 5 in a row. With the season ending tragically, now I had to find a school that I wanted to commit to out of my offers. Like and follow for Part 9, the recruitment. What's up, y'all? Welcome to my Juco Story Part 9, the recruitment. So after my team banquet, you guys, this is an early offer I had in the season. I took a visit to St. Cloud State, a D2 in Minnesota. It was cool, but their program ended up getting shut down. They just canceled the program. But I took another visit to Southwest Minnesota State, another D2. It was cool. They offered me. Then I took a 3rd visit to Concordia St. Paul. This was by far the most fun official visit. I met tons of cool people. We had a party with the West Africans in the hotel. It was lit, but they offered me too. After that, I went to the University of St. Thomas, which is D1 now, but really, I just wasn't feeling it. They still offered me. This is multiple schools that offered me and that I visited throughout my high school career and the time, you guys. I had a bunch of offers, but none of them really stuck out until I took a visit to Iowa Western. The facilities were amazing. The coaching staff was just what I needed, and I still had that drive to still reach my goals, and I had unfinished business from all the schools that doubted on me. I ended up committing on the spot 2 days later. Next thing you know, follow for Part 10, the next step. It's Tyson.Schilling and welcome to my Juco Story Part 10, the off season. So for me, you guys, I really found that I became a way better player than I was even in the season because of the off season training I did. I think a huge part is working out tons, and I instantly started seeing results, you guys. I was getting way more athletic, stronger, quicker, faster. Like compared to where I was in the season, you guys, this definitely made me ready for college. And in the next episode, when I get to college, I'm gonna definitely show you guys. But I got right to training, doing one-on-one routes and stuff, working my releases, finally getting some ball skills down. And really, I just wish I would have done this earlier. Like my trainer was so helpful, and he's such a big part of my journey for me getting where I am today, and I highly advise it. After that, join a 7-on-7 team is very important in the winter to do. So I did that. 7-on-7 is fun as hell, and you really got to see how faster I got, and everything was going great, you guys. But the main part was everything was going good in the off season. I was really getting that work in, but Corona hit. What's up, y'all? It's Tyson.Schilling. Welcome to my Juco Story Part 11. Corona time, baby. So we were still training, everything good before it all hit. I actually had chest surgery, you guys. I had tissue removed, but kind of below my nipple. So I kind of had like booby surgery in a little bit. But I had surgery, so I literally couldn't lift weights. Corona hit. I got so bored, I started just working on releases. And finally, when I could work out, I started lifting inside of my basement. And I low-key kind of got yoked, you guys. Felt like a jail inmate, Got to find a way when COVID hit. I low-key got big. And then finally, I got to graduate. Of course, didn't have school. It was all online, which sucked. But finally, my parents let me out. I finally got to go play football again. And this was my first day back, you guys. My first day back running routes, training with my friends. My parents were pretty strict on me being able to leave the house and stuff. So for this to be my first time back, it was good. I mean, some of my releases were a little bit sloppier on the other side. But the kid I'm going against, that's my buddy. And he was the best DB. He still is in the state of Minnesota. So it was showing me that I still had something in me. But like and follow for the next part to see What's up, you guys? It's Tyson.Schilling and welcome back to my Juco Story Part 12, the final departure. So before I head off into this, you guys, I really want to say thank you to everybody for the love and support through all the episodes. Everybody has been super nice and inspiring. It's just how many people I've touched with my story and really inspired so many other people. It amazes me. So here are some final clips before I head out to school, you guys. I was training tons, speed and agility, really getting ready for school because everybody knows college sports is a grind. Especially Juco sports, you guys. So I had to be in the best shape, best form, everything perfect. I was working my tail off. I do want everybody to know that it's not D1 or bust. This is just specifically for me, and for other people, acknowledge the D2s, the D3s, the NAIAs. All schools are great fits for everybody. So before I left, I really had to get my testing in. I ran some 40s, some speed and agility stuff, and I clocked a 4.41 and a 4.47 on my last day in Minnesota. This was July 4th, and then I leave July 5th, like for part 13 when I get there. What's up, you guys? It's Tyson.Schilling, and welcome to the final part of my Juco story. My last day in Minnesota was the 4th of July, and that next morning I got to school. Of course, the first thing we had to do was get COVID tested and wait for our results, and it was terrible. So we went downtown. We had to drive through Chipotle. It was amazing. But this is Council Bluffs in Omaha. The city of Omaha is actually beautiful, you guys. Especially if you're in Juco, we have a really nice city, and it was a lot of fun to really get to know it and look around the first day down there. So following that, we got some nice food. It was really good too. But getting right into things, the Juco life started. And for our results, we had to find our own time to work out. So we had to make some things work. A lot of our time is spent just hanging out and having fun, you guys. We really started making some strong friendships with a bunch of dudes there and got more comfortable. Even had a serious big boy boxing match. I can't show you this or I'll get reported. But being there, you just find fun things to do and hang out. Oh yeah, and this is the food. Anyways, you guys, thanks so much for following me on my journey. I'm gonna post more updates and let you guys know what Juco's really like.